Okay. My first question is, and let's go to only the ALF. I think that in order to approve or disapprove a change in the text, we need to have a traffic impact study. Because as everybody here knows, 97 and 41, it is a nightmare right now. And as the young attorney said, she would like to have her family in that assisted living building. I wouldn't recommend that if an emergency happens, and even if it's a rescue, it's going to be very difficult to get there promptly. So I think a traffic study is imminent, it's very needed before we go even further. And my second question is, you are presenting the text change today. When is this going to be approved or denied?
I can answer that question. I'll answer the first one and I'll answer the second. The first one, the site plan requires that they do a full-blown traffic study. And that's part of any site plan for development, number one.
So that's after you change the text.
Right. Because if this is not approved, then that project is not approved. That project dies. All right? So, number one. Number two, all right? Once we're done here, we move on into the review of that site plan that has already been submitted to us. Once we're ready, okay, we first have the zoning workshop where we all come together. You will see all of the plans and everything. You provide your input. Once we're done with that, then we go into the public hearing. Right? So those are the steps.
So for this change of text, when is this going to be approved or denied? That change of text.
This one, from this point on, okay, we continue with the process. Okay? We introduce the item, hopefully in August, because we don't have a meeting in July. All right? The council decides on it. If it's a yes, it moves on to the site plan process. If it's a no, then it doesn't move because you don't have the assisted living facility identified in the zoning district.
Who decides whether it's a yes or a no?
Yeah, the council.
It goes to the council. The department makes a recommendation on the application. The council makes the decision under a legislative process. Why? Because like I said at the beginning, it impacts citywide. Okay? With that, at this time, we're going to close that meeting because we went over the time. We have to follow the requirements of the code, and we have to stick to that process. And in about 5 minutes, I would like to have the elected officials come in, and we will go through the same process with them. Only the elected officials will now enter into a dialogue with the applicant. Okay?